well, this is the best place to watch Dota in the world right now, folks. The Suntech Convention Center, EHOME versus Vici. We are finally underway. Game 1, all audio issues hopefully resolved for the teams. Here we go. Vici on the Radiant side. It will be EHOME, the Dire. They start trucking down bottom. 5 heroes grouped up. Looks like they do want to get up in the Shadow Fiend's grill nice and early.
And the Earthshaker actually TP down early. He was expecting what I thought before. I expected the BH to actually TP down to place wards, but they didn't actually do that. But FY anticipated that the BH would TP, so he was already here ready with his sentry.
Great positioning by FY, or is it? Maybe not. Lanham's got the lift, the follow-up's coming through. Chucking him back, he will have a fissure, trying to find the opening, but the shards, they push him into no man's land. 11. Oh, maybe. Tango through. Yeah, hello. Nice try, FY, but down he goes. Committed the sentry as well. I'm not even sure if that was intentional for 11, but my God, the man's a magician on Tusk.
It's not intentional. He just wanted to block him off, but it actually worked out so much better for him. So he got the kill. That was what they needed.
They're going for more. That one, they found Fenrir.
Oh,
he's trapped, but Kaka also trapped out a bit. Unfortunately, they start eating trees frantically, and Fenrir runs back into them. He panics. He will go down as well. EHOME already off to the hottest start they've had against Vici in a long time.
2 shots, 2 kills. That's why you first pick Tusk for this guy.
That's why you maybe start banning it or taking it away. Jeez. Vicious.
ISSS is going to start pulling the creep because there's no one here to actually stop him from doing that. He's going to try and reposition the creep wave so that he actually gets more experience overall.
CTY will get there, look for the block, but ooh, come with me, creeps. I've got a new place for you to go.
Yeah, he's going to try and keep it in front of the tower around this area as much as possible.
So they do get the sentry down mid, of course. You're up against the bounty hunter, but for now, the bounty, he's decided to make bottom his home. Thoughts on this, Winter? Pressuring the Queen of Pain early?
Yeah,
who, by the way, has dust.
They got a few kills early, so I think the BH can basically do whatever he wants right now. Pressure the Queen, or pressure the SF, or place deep wards.
He wants to do a little bit of everything. 11, not too far off that level 2, at which point maybe we see the Snowball Shards combo, and they go for it. Lanham also has the lift available. FI moves into position. Not sure if Vici realized that there's somebody around. Oh, they found Kaka. They do have the dust, they'll pop it now. Shadow Strike is available, and they'll let it fly as 11 looks for the shards grab, but doesn't have the snowball just hit. He's not quite level 2, and they bring him in, but Burning's gonna pay. 11 patiently waiting, and now they lift Fenrir, they drop him back. Snowball is available, and they're gonna save it maybe for FY. It doesn't even need to cast it there.
Dude, he was so patient with his lift. He didn't lift the first kill for the Queen at all. He was waiting and waiting and waiting until he made sure that they didn't need the lift, and he could have used the lift on a second target and securing his team another kill. So well played by Lamb there on the Rubik.
Well, Merlini said, and I'm sure you would agree, Winter, that EHOME need a good start in the lanes, but this is beyond good. This is an incredible beginning for them.
Yeah, but nevertheless, during team fight, obviously Vici is going to be having much more advantage with their heroes, but we'll see how much EHOME actually get from the early game. Lamb is going to come into middle again, gets a lift onto Super. Oh, he's so dead.
There's the Fade Bolt. Fenrir too late, in fact. Old Chicken will punish him as well for his insolence. Gives him the extra auto attack there. FY now trying to rotate, but it feels like FY is just one step behind the EHOME supports.
He needs to always be at the same time, at the same place with the Bounty Hunter. He can't really react towards the Bounty Hunter because as an Earthshaker, you need to preemptively anticipate where the opponent supports are ganking, and you have to be there early to help stop the gank from happening.
Well, speaking of the gank, look what's coming top lane now. We have Lanham out of mana currently, doesn't have a clarity, and would have to break this Invis rune to use it.
They don't have a mango on the carry. Sometimes you see the carries having mango, and it's going to be useful in this sort of situations.
I think he's a little bit short on the mana for the combo, but they're going to begin this with auto attacks. Going in, Ice committing on the CTY here. Lanham trying to bait forward. He will have the lift available now. CTY salving up. Ice though, he's a tanky one. 6 armor, will be able to get away.
No, we haven't really been talking much about the matchup here because they were actually focusing so much on shutting down bottom. ISSS have been getting a lot of farm and experience at top, and Slada is really good versus Ember because Ember has really low base armor at the start of the game.
So they settle now into a 2-1-2, Winter. What's the reasoning for this adjustment, and do you like this?
Because Ember is having a tough time. They need to help the Ember. Like, Ember is very weak in the first few levels, so I think this is important for them to actually achieve that. You need to make sure that the Ember gets a somewhat decent start. in the early game. He might not get free farm, but you need to secure his levels as well.
And he is farming really well, but he, as you point out, he's taking a ton of harassment, had to use a lot of regen down to just one tango.
I think without the Rubik there, he definitely doesn't have this much amount of farm. He was sort of on even terms with the Slada before that, but because the Rubik arrived, so Slada couldn't really pressure him as much as before.
4-minute rune gonna spawn, and Ice wants to get his grubby claws on it as he rotates to the rune. Simultaneously, Kaka going for the bottom. He'll get the bounty. Ice gets the illusion.
Still no ancient stacks for the TA, and jungle stack-wise, there's only like a double stack for the medium camp. So the supports have been doing so much roaming that stacking has not happened too much.
Thinking about an engage onto 11 here. Fenrir trying to bait him forward. Currently, don't see any detection, but they do have the dust. Kaka jumping in. There's the shard. Snowball combo. He's going deep for burning. No, can't quite get it. Now the Fissure. The turn from ViciGaming. 11 stick. He's got it, but may go down anyway. One more auto tech from Fenrir. Denied by Kaka.
Denied.
Even that kill not allowed for ViciGaming.
That snowball was actually really dangerous. So because if the Queen was able to blink out like what Burning did, it just compromises the Tusk position. He was going to die if he didn't kill the Queen of Pain there. So that was a very, very risky move.
Look at this. Super. Pretty low here. Don't think Lanham has quite enough firepower on his own. He's going to need the assistance of the TA. But if he's not careful, could easily
11 is coming in. They might actually want to wait for the Tusk to get nearer if they want to secure this kill.
Oh, they're going for it now. Super. Does he see it coming? He does not. There's no vision for him, and now he gets pulled back in right into the waiting arms. They still have a snowball ready. This TP, a bit dangerous, but it is Ice. Very tanky. Still, they could dive. No, they don't want to risk it. Worried about additional TPs, while in the bottom lane, Kaka will get picked off. So 1 for 1, but it's a Shadow Fiend for a support bounty hunter.
And the supports have been making so much successful rotations, especially the Rubik.
They're going for it again. There's the shards, the snowball flies. 11 just continues to punish them. Everywhere you turn, this guy has been the story of the tournament for EHOME. First it was CTY on the quad, but down the stretch, it's been all the Tusk all the way.
Don't forget about the 2 early kills before the game started with his shots. This guy has so far been the MVP of this team in a lot of their games.
He's been in on all of their kills. 2, 1, and 4, and the other one was a deny.
Oh dear, DD. He might be able to use this to actually kill Fenrir in the jungle.
Are they going to make a move mid again?
He's going to be dead if he gets caught.
They've gotten great wards up as well from the bounty hunter. So they really see a lot of the movement right now. I believe they did scout FY rotating towards mid. If not, they will see him if he pokes his head out, which he's about to do. Yep, there you go. Hey, guys.
They're going to see him place that wall as well, so I expect them to be able to deward that in the near future. So all in all, the start has been really, really good for EHOME. They needed it, and they got it.
And look at the start on the cores as well. It's not just the kills they've gotten. CTY is farming now, already up to 43 CS. Doing very well here in the top lane. The Templar Assassin ready to start farming or stacking Ancients. Probably stacking for now. The CTY, oh, has the triple remnant, but just needs the chains to cool down before you can go for the kill there on Ice.
Yeah, Ice had a lot of stick charges as well, so that was not an easy kill for him to get if he wanted to dive in. But so far, everyone has been getting quite good CS on, on EHOME. The Ember has 48 CS. TA is on even terms with the Shadow Fiend because Shadow Fiend has done some jungling. And Tusk is almost on even with the Queen of Pain as well. But they got more kills, obviously. So
I'm really feeling like Vici's vision is just not good enough right now. Like, they can't see any of these supports.
Because they are very, reactive towards the Bounty Hunter and the Rubik moving around. So they can't really move out and get deep wards compared to what EHOME has done in this game.
And they're trying to remove EHOME's vision, but they're not quite able to. As Burning gets jumped on, he will blink away at the last second, back in the trees. 11 will get punished, taken down, but it requires a 4-hero rotation to do it. Still, bringing down the highly level Tusk, definitely worth it. Now they chase for more. They have a mango. Ice sprinting. Lanham, no lift available. He's going to need to juke this, but you can't juke the amp damage. In a lot of trouble. Fissure will barely connect. Now the follow-up crush, and Lanham looks like he will be going down. Pops the stick. Not enough.
Oh.
Will fall. The bounty hunter. Oh, they saw him, I think.
They don't have dust, so he's fine.
They can't follow it up. Old chicken. He's not afraid. Drops the trap, runs right in. Gets amped up for his trouble. Are they going to try and go on him here? They do have the mango. They've got the stick charges. There's the first stun. Shadow Fiend even arrives. Also wants to get involved. And now the shards come out, grabbing Super. It's just the Shadow Fiend again. 11 out of his mind will find one. And then CTY looks for more. 5 heroes swarm into EHOME's backyard. Or ViciGaming's backyard, which has now pretty much become EHOME's backyard, and they take it over.
This pass is just single-handedly destroying ViciGaming right now with his shots. Oh my god.
Every shard, it just feels like a magical gift from heaven.
This guy's like one shot, one kill.
Yeah, it's a slogan. Let's get him a t-shirt with it.
Man, they're getting so much map control right now, and the SF and the Queen of Pain have no room to farm. And not only that, because Slada has to get to the point where he's able to farm his blink, because the game has been going so bad for them, and he can't really rely on the SF or the Queen to make space at this moment. So I expect the dagger from the Slada to come really late, or he's just going to be relying on maybe participating in kills with his team to get his dagger. I don't foresee ISSI being able to farm a dagger in the near future.
Well,
it's
they
going to be tough.
finally got that ward up that I was saying I felt like they needed Winter. And they do scout 2 heroes off in the jungle, but at the same time, they're not really farming right now. The Silencer desperately trying to get his level 6 top lane. Has cracked level 5 now. Creeps are going to walk in and start harassing. Is it good enough? Diving onto Ice there. They're going to engage, perhaps. TP gets forced out. A stagger retreat is the way to go here, but Old Chicken does get caught a bit under the tower. While that's happening, CTY finds a solo kill in the Silencer, who's desperately trying to get his level 6, but doesn't quite have it yet. Big crush to try and turn this. Not enough, though. They need a little more firepower. Burning gets chunked out. Old Chicken, a few seconds into refraction. He might get it off in time. Yes, he will!
Refraction.
Oh, denied again, and now they search for more. Ice executed in front of his friends. 4 down. Likely to be 5. Snowballs are coming to raises. They need more. Snowball, come and get him. It's a feeding frenzy as EHOME wipe out Vici again. 5 heroes fall, including the Silencer top through it all. My goodness, this is ugly.
They need to get ultimates up on their support side, especially as a Silencer Global. They need his Global to be able to take a team fight. That was actually...
They're getting more!
That was a really good Sonic Wave ready from the Queen, but they still couldn't win the fight.
Look at this. Even more coming the way of EHOME now. Just this is like the most blessed game they've ever had, I feel. Now leading by 7,500 gold, 5,000 experience. The adjustment in game plan, well, if you can call it that, maybe it's just picking the Tusk.
Top lane as well. Or he didn't get the tower.
CTY, he forces a triple TP and then he just walks away. They will get the tower deny out, but like you said, Woodturds, that's all they get. They're very reactive this game. And when we've seen ViciGaming,
Korea?
Even more pain and punishment heading their way. Kaka finds that, and Old Chicken will finally finish off the Roche. This is the dream game so far. They may lose Kaka here, though, but even then, it's only a support bounty hunter, not the biggest deal in the world, and it will require a large commitment, but they get the kill, at least something for Vici. But now Track's online.
Yeah, and Old Chicken opts to go for an early blink instead of the common Desolator that we see so much, because it's going to allow him to focus down the Silencer. He realizes the key target in the ViciGaming's lineup is the supports, the Silencer and the Earthshaker. If you can actually blink behind enemy lines, take them out, the team fight is all EHOME's.
Burning starting to stack Ancients here. Vici want to try and play that comeback game. Is also the big camp going to be stacked up at the same time by Super, but I'm talking about comebacks. Shadow Fiend, he's just about to complete his tread. Still a long way to a potential mech.
Like, usually, a Radiant Shadow Fiend at 11 or 12 minutes, you should have 6,000 net worth or 5.5k net worth. Top lane, Ice is going to get caught by CTY here. Track kill, 3 heroes.
They're kiting him, they control him, and they do bring him down. Any dreams of a Blink Dagger are put to rest.
That is really big. 3 hero track here, and Rubik gets M damage.
Oh my goodness. Well, I was going to say they could Roche, but they already got that. Tower of the TA. And to go with it, more combat items. You mentioned the Blink on the TA. Now the mech coming out for the Tusk. EHOME are going to look to put ViciGaming into a full Nelson.
This is looking really bad for them. Right now, even if you go for a team fight, I'm not even sure if Vici can actually come out on top, but that is their best bet. They have to rely on their lineup, grouping up together as 5 heroes and take a team fight.
This would be huge. If they can force Fenrir to blow the global silence, a key component of their team fight, it might ruin things now as they get the lift, but it's on to Super. He will global, and EHOME just look to walk away. 11 wants to run in, though. Super trying with the raises, doesn't really do anything, and now he's going to get turned on. The amp damage melts him. He's almost dead now. He pops. This will trade for 11. They even commit an Echo Slam for that, though. So much expended with Old Chicken yet to even get active in the fight. And he just marches after Fenrir. Come over here, Magneto. Come back. Blake's forward, up with your head, and now Ice is trying to at least get rid of this Aegis, but Chicken, he fights against 3 while the team finally makes the rotation. They will lose the Aegis, but the Remnants are coming out. CTY with the long committed jump forward onto FY.
Oh,
he misses the chains, but he still chases. They get the trap up. Looks like they should have the kill
Trap?
anyway. Zapped from distance. 3 down and a global expended.
At least they didn't get the track on the Shaker.
They
though.
do manage to grab the Tusk as well as the Aegis there. Honestly,
It's not too bad.
I want to say that's a good fight for VG.
It is actually not too bad for VG. They got the Aegis and like you mentioned, like 2 for 3 in their situation. It is not bad, and they didn't even force. They didn't even use their Sonic Wave at all. So they still have that in their arsenal for the next upcoming fight.
Rotation top now is the Bounty Hunter. Will pop out a track and a roll into Ice, but he didn't catch him this time. Still dead anyway. 11 just wrecking Slardars. Burning will be next.
No.
Blinks in, no escape planned, and down he goes as well. Another, oh, not again, not again. Leave this guy alone. 11 just is not being stopped. Oh, Chicken collects, and they hunt for more. 3 down.
Again, oh my God!
Unbelievable. 11. Okay, if there's not a Tusk ban next game, Winter, we might not even need to cast it.
Oh my God, that is a sensational play from 11.
That's a team wipe, by the way. Shadowfiend also died while that was happening.
The Queen was counting on Ice to get the crush off, but he died before he gets the crush off. So the blinking became a suicidal move from burning there. So things getting from bad to worse for ViciGaming. They still have only one option left. I think just counting on the 5-man team fight that they have. There's no other way they can actually come back into this game. Like, they can't really outfarm them because map control is on EHOME side. EHOME has the superior catch as well, with the Ember being so mobile with the Bounty Hunter, with a blink on the TA. So the only way they can get back into the game is just by team fighting.
What's going to make it tough to team fight, though, is the vision that EHOME now
Dude,
has.
they don't even have a mech on the SF.
It's 15 minutes. Often at this point, you'll even see like the Ogre Club coming out, but easily had to get the first component. And even let's say they could win a 5v5 fight if they got their whole combo off. How are they going to sneak up?
They have to kill CTY here.
They're trying right now. Well, they're going to team fight, but it's everyone just for CTY. So they commit a global. They end a dominating streak. That is a very big kill for ViciGaming. Then we're the one to get the last hit, which will delay the Blake Dagger quite a bit, unfortunately.
That was still a very expensive kill. It was global plus Echo Slam.
A 2,000 gold kill, but it may cost them an objective now, as EHOME will have a nice window of opportunity to turn this around.
I agree. Once the Ember actually revives from his death, they'll be able to just take towers or even... There's no Roshan, so I guess it's only taking towers there for them. They have... Look at their vision. Dude, look at their vision.
That's what I was saying.
What the
It's
heck?
just ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Shards come out, Super dodges it, but the TA comes through anyway. Pow! Shadowfiend down, looking for more. FY desperately trying to chain stun him. There's a Deso out already, and now the Fisher's gonna get stolen by Lanham. They tried to deny him his Shaker, but the Lanham Shaker finds its way into the game anyway. Steals the Fissure, makes the play.
And
Now
this
they
game
hunt
is
Fenrir.
over.
It's another team wipe. GG. See you later, Vici. EHOME came to play in game number 1, and 11 gives them the ... What are you thinking, not banning my Tusk? I think he's entitled to say it after that game.
A lot of the momentum of the game came down to, I feel, the first 2 kills that happened before the game. If those 2 kills did not happen, actually, it's hard to say that it would change, how much it would change the laning phase, but it gave EHOME such a huge advantage in the laning phase where